everybody, that should work. Got a Samsung Galaxy S9 video. I shoot most of these off of really good camera, but it's got a belt clip, and I actually stuck the belt clip to the door post frame there, and I'm going to shoot today's video. For today, I got the Volvo 160 excavator, and I am taking out a tree line, as you can probably see. If you see the farmland behind it, there's farmland on the other side of the machine here too. So this was originally the guy that had this farm. I think we purchased it in 13. He had part of it pasture, blah blah blah. It's a mess, needs work. Really good farm, just needs work. Volvo 160 is the only excavator I have left. I sold my 250. My original intentions were to replace the 160 and 250 with one 220e, which you can buy a brand new Volvo for around $200,000. And this particular one's equipped with a PSM thumb and a custom mated PSM bucket, 42-inch bucket. And both the machines I had were actually custom configured machines with custom made options. And they just work wonderfully. Really, really happy with the thumb and bucket combinations. Just couldn't be happier. Caterpillar started Pro Plus thumbs a few years ago, and they're the only other thumb that would be equal or similar to this, and they're a very good thumb as well. But they don't have any serrations on the teeth, so near to PSM. Asked them when they were to build this, it's like, you guys put serrations on? No problem, they did. Works wonderfully. Grab those roots and things just quite well. As you can see, we got snow on the ground. It's just been an absolutely terrible winter, and I'm completely fed up with it. Can't stand it anymore, but hopefully winter is going to be early this season. And I'm thinking November, December is going to be our winter months, and then probably start changing around in February, or January, I mean, and hopefully February, March, or actually more like an early spring. And we're not frozen, but we are muddy, so we'll see what kind of conditions our fields are in. Haven't got as many videos done lately as I wanted to. Been trying to get some year-end things completed and start working on taxes, that kind of good stuff. So I'm lacking on my videos here a little bit. Today we warmed up to 45. It was ice this morning, and it was ice this morning, and now it's 45, so it's turning into mud. So we're getting best of both worlds. It's warming up ahead of the next system to come in. It keeps doing this every week. You get about 2 good warm days, melting days, and then you got another damn weather system in here. Anyway, again, I'm in the 160, and it's working well. A 220 would be better suited for this kind of work. Talking excavators, I have this machine for sale, and anything in that $160,000 price range is going to be about a $28,000 a year payment. So, with a farm budget in mind going forward, what I'm thinking about doing is, if I go older, I'm actually going to buy Caterpillar. So kind of what I'm thinking about doing is going like a 320 CL and maybe a D6 R Series 2, something like that. I have the case dozer still. Somebody asked, what do I got for a dozer? So I have the case. I actually looked at it today. It's so freaking full of mice crap. It isn't funny. Anyway, I took those videos down, so maybe you caught my earlier videos. Well, the lawyer told me to take them down. But I am suing Case because of that dozer. It's just a total failure of a design. And that'll be a topic for a different discussion as to why mice are even able to get in there. It's just a complete failure of design. I mean, there's literally nothing between the inside and the outside of the cab. Absolutely nothing. It'll sit for 2 days and it'll be full of mice. Gary and I cleaned that out 3 times already, and it's just, I'm actually suing them. The HVAC system does not work. So all I really want is take their damn dozer back, stick up their ass. Don't ever buy a Case dozer. And I'm sure I'm going to get a whole bunch of operators that are gonna tell me I'm doing everything here wrong and that my work's crappy, and sure, you guys can all go to hell, because every one of them guys that sits there and chimes in that tells me how crappy of work I'm doing and how lousy of a job I do, you say, come out here, work for me, prove me your awesomeness, and they'll never reply, because you can't hire them. There's about 2 ways of making money in excavation work where we're at here, and that's razor thin efficiency or buku profit margins, which I should say there's one way of making money in the Southwest Iowa area, and that's razor thin efficiency, because you cannot make buku profit margins because there's so damn much competition. You're just not going to have the opportunity to make good profit margins because there's going to be a competitor coming in that's going to do it cheaper. And that's just because there's, I think, a general lack of jobs in the area. I can't get down to my factory and work. I knew a guy down by Clarendon, Iowa years ago. He worked in a factory, basically paid for his entire farm, and he farmed on the side. But that's back when there was actually factories here that manufactured something in the United States, and there was potential to make an income for your family, or put food on your table, plus buy something and have something for your life, have the American dream. We took a raw element of the earth, iron, and we created a item with it. Well, now we're a service in the consumer world where we buy everything from China, and when we don't really produce anything here anymore. So the only opportunity to make any money is this service work. That's not even very good now because it brought on so much competition. I just absolutely hate these damn cedar trees. Breaking them off. Get everybody to complain about my operating skills here. I don't like getting my boom into them. I don't like tearing off all my hoses and all my hardware out there. There's a lot of small lines and things running out through that boom that I just assume keep on the machine. That's cool. She broke this steel post off. I just as soon keep the machine in one piece versus damaging things. So that's why I just kind of dismantle these trees in pieces. I'm not too worried about getting a perfect grade on this, because there's actually a pretty good little mixture here. When I get my dozer, I'm going to have to come in here and smooth all this stuff up. Caterpillars came out with a new G series excavator. I've never had one. I have not even went up and looked at one. They've also come out with the 6XE dozer. It's electric drive, and they also have the new D6s. It's going to be replacing the T series that is still available on PowerShift. And I'm really excited about that electric one. I demoed a 7E one time. It was a wonderful machine. Now, my John Deere dozer I felt was quite a bit better all around than the Caterpillars, but that was comparing to a T. So comparing that to this new 6E will probably be a different story. What you get underneath these cedar trees is it's actually dry, and there's just no frost. 5 feet away there might be a little frost. It's just a really, really odd year. I think we'll be coming in on December 1st. I mean, technically our working season should still be workable, but we've not had a very good one. I like those little ones. You can just pluck them like that. Shake them off a little bit. Toss them in the pile. I think my machines that I'll be looking forward to in the future for the farm use will be some sort of a Caterpillar, probably D6, like it's going to have to be an LGP or an XW. The XLs just a lot of times aren't very good for terracing work. You need something in that 5.9 PSI range. You can go more PSI if you know what you're doing. Or, less PSI if you know what you're doing. less PSI, I mean, like if you're down to like where you're putting 3 PSI or 4 PSI, like a D6D LGP, you can build terraces just fine. The problem with it is you end up getting your slopes so easy. The damn dozer will climb a 1.5 to 1. So a lot of bad operators won't take the time to push the extra dirt to get the 2 to 1 slope. They'll just call it good at the 1.5 to 1, and the damn terrace doesn't have any strength and blows out. So if you're gonna run a true LGP, like a real old LGP, like a D6D, where you're light under foot, 34-inch shoes on a 36,000 pound machine, you know, you're gonna have to just know what you're doing, push the extra dirt. You could run a standard shoe D6D for that fact. 22-inch shoes, you're probably gonna be around the 6 PSI. So it would work as well. 6 TXW is gonna have about the right PSI. Now, if you use like a 6T, just an XL with a 20-inch shoe, what happens is when you build terraces, they actually have too many PSI. That's a damn little hedge tree, I think. You actually have too dang many PSI for the width of the shoe, and what happens is it actually like wants to squish the terrace out. So you come up on your triangle, and it'll actually want to push the triangle out. Hopefully you guys can see me there. Oh, this is just a balled up mess of shit. This will be my third. I think I'll just start this brush out right here. This will be number 3. I don't know, maybe I should carry it down to the other one. I'll try to light these up and burn this winter. Burning green wood can be difficult, but a little decent one, maybe it'll go. Fence wire in here, there's fence posts, there's 500 different types of brush, there's old metal junk from the farmer that was here before, he just threw shit in the fence row. I've even hit an oil filter out here. So yeah, Volvo's my machine. I like them. I went out and I demoed all the different brands, and I said, wow, the Volvos, according to the books, they got more spec power. They got a ROPS cab, they got a quieter cab, they just got the power. If anybody's ever run a Volvo, you know what I'm talking about. Especially these new E-Series machines, they are just absolutely wonderful machines. Like I said, I've not run a G-Series cab, I have owned these, and the Volvo is a better machine than the E-Series cab. I even ran an F of the counties. We had to haul it for them. I was coming about a 1/8 to 1 slope ditch bank, and I thought I actually had to reach out with a bucket and pull myself up the bank, whereas this Volvo just trot right up it like that. Tractive effort, just unreal. I love it. Those trees grow flat to the ground and sideways like that. Jeez. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera or not, it actually grew flat to the ground. That's shitty ass wood too. So anyway, you guys will just have to stay tuned and end up seeing what I end up doing for my construction equipment, but there will be some changes that take place, and I gotta have that done before next spring. Well, unless I keep this excavator moving a bunch of yards of dirt, which I'm gonna be doing. Probably this could be a little bit light. Getting haze back in the air again, and we're losing our daylight hours already. I am glad when that winter solstice comes so we can get past the shortest day of the year and actually get back where the daylight gets a little longer. There's that like to sit pretty flat, which is not real easy when the hill's 10% slope. Oops, looks like my camera's rocked there too. So bear with, I'll get some better camera mounts eventually. It's on the to-do list. Let's see how this works. I actually hooked it to myself, the camera, to finish out the video. Just gonna keep working on this tree line here until this random haze starts actually producing precipitation. I don't know what these trees are called. They're junk. Wood's just unusable in them. They're usually rotten, like this one. There's a mouse. Got our mouse. Well, he's scared to death, isn't he? Poor little. Go get in that case dozer with your friends. I've also been considering a D7H LGP, possibly. Oh, that's a little big, and you'd have to escort car to haul it. I'm trying to kind of just get something, because it's probably just pretty much going to be me doing all this work. And with a couple things coming on the farm, which were some of those, they're going to be a little bit longer term here, but those are kind of some surprises to come, I guess. Let the suspense soak in for another 3 months. But, so we'll definitely be needing a excavator and a dozer around for years to come. I got some. I laid those terraces out, which you guys watched in some video. I need to get that built. What I need is some dozers that are affordable, I can afford off our farm budget. And I need, or a dozer, I should say, excavator, dozer, excavator combination. Probably 150,000 is going to be my price range. You know, and that's going to get you a 6,000 hour D6. And like a 320C AL excavator, 5,000 hours on it, which would be sufficient for what I need. Trying to do several other things on the farm as well, several other little purchases, just changing things. I started doing it last year when I really started coming back full time, and some of those have worked out really well. A couple of them need a few modifications yet. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'll do what I can do and bring you guys along for the ride. I'm sure this video is just going to end up being a cattywampus disaster. Anyway, stay tuned. More coming on the farm, more equipment videos, probably a lot more of this, and hopefully some better camera angles. Do you guys like these excavator video, ride-alongs? Anyway, anybody can change the jet stream and bring us some good weather. I'd appreciate that too. So, thanks for watching.